Hey, Rukket Nation, Henry Fall, Dana Finkelstein. We're back out here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, and we got another tip for them today. We're going to cover real quickly the chipping yips, okay, and 2 setup keys that can help you overcome this if you kind of stick with it here. So, in my mind, the yips really start with the handle getting too far forward at setup. We've talked about this before a little bit. There's a couple other chipping videos we've done. So the 2 setup keys both entail the same thing, the club being more vertical at setup. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Okay, so from a face-on perspective, I am saying more vertical this way. Okay, now what would the other vertical be?
You probably want more this versus this.
Right, so a lot of them at home are setting up to their chips like a full swing where the handle gets a little lower, they get pretty far away from the ball, right?
Yeah.
So more vertical in terms of face on, where it's more in line with our center, and then a little more vertical in terms of down the line, where if anything, the heel or the hosel of the club is a little more off the ground, so it can chip a little more towards the center or the outside toe of the club.
Right.
Okay, so getting that club a little more vertical, less chance of digging, and it's just a nice little sweeping motion. So why don't you show us this at setup? So you got the vertical here, might be just slightly forward, and then you got the handle a little bit higher. Why don't you do it even a little bit more for them, just so they can see. And as a result, she grips down, her arms are hanging, so she's going to strike this a little bit out towards the toe. Good. So there you go. And you see how sweeping that motion was. Very little dig, no hit, no yips. So hopefully that helps.